Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Had some dope grindcore this morning. 5 excellent bands. If you like chaotic, hardcore-y, fast, shouty music, go and watch this morning's video. But it's a bit later in the evening now. I've had a bit of a shit day, I'll be honest with you. My mum's in the hospital. It's not been good. Anyway, we're going to reflect that with the kind of music that we're listening to now. I always say music is a soundtrack to your life. And in this scene of my life, we're going to have some melancholic music, some post-rock, some psychedelic stuff. This band is from India. We've had some nice bands from India as well on the show already. This band is called Mushroom Lake. The track is Silence and the Mist. It's a live performance by the looks of things. So let's check these guys out. I think they got a great sound. Move this over a bit. I think that's the first slide we've had on the channel so far. These guys have got a nice sound. Guitars sound great. Plinking away. Nice bass tone. Drums sound good. Bit of extra synth. Yeah. Good sound. This is a live performance, so it's a great recording. Yeah, nice bass tone coming through. You can see it's got a good low end. I noticed that it's not a super wide track and stereoed out and panned out and all of that, but it sounds it because of the effects they've got on the guitars or the reverb. It gives it a wide sound even without being stereoed. These kind of riffs just go great with reverby guitar, tremolo riffs on the G string. Cool. So it's synth bass. It's a great tone. A bit of squelch to it. Good. Moved it about nicely, ups and downs, build-ups and crescendos. That's what this music's all about. That's obviously instrumental, although they have got microphones on the stage. When you're doing an instrumental job, it's all about the instruments, it's all about the way you've written the song on the instruments to make build-ups and crescendos and take the listener along with the melodies, with the sounds, with the energy of the music. They're not listening to the vocal, they're not listening to the lyrics. You know, there's no kind of human element in that respect with a voice or something, it's all instruments. Do that, you've got to put on a performance, especially when you're live as well. It carries the listener along, and that's what they've done very, very nicely. This is a long track, 9 minutes long or something. It's just held your hand the whole way, taking you up, taking you down. Very nice. That's what I'm saying. Drummer's worked his drums out nicely. He's not hitting them all at the same. You know, every time he's brought it back, he's tapped it down, working the cymbals. Yeah. So we have got a bit of vocal, nice. Super nice. No doubt. That was a great track, a great live performance as well. You got to remember it was live, though it didn't sound live. It was so recorded so well and sounded so nice. You could just put that straight on an album, no worries, no mess ups, no dodgy sounds or anything in there. That just sounded great from start to finish. As I said, they took us on a real journey, ups and downs, build-ups and crescendos, big parts, small parts, and all of the good stuff. And that's what this music really does well. Long track, 9-minute track. And when you've got 9 minutes to fill, you really got to do a lot to keep the listener interested for that amount of time, especially someone like me who's always listening out to the different parts of the music and, really kind of putting my ear to it. But these guys did it right. They got it all correct. It moved us nicely. Every section flowed into the next. They built it up. They broke it down. It all sounded great. Great bass tone, which really filled the low end, gave it a warmth throughout the whole of the track. And then they brought in that synth bass as well with a squelch to it that sounded cool. Nice that they brought in those extra elements of the synth to bring in more different sounds to the mix. We had the two guitarists as well, which sounded great. Loads of effects on their guitars, delays, reverbs, auto wah, it sounded like, and all sorts going on in there. So yeah, they got all the effects going and producing a great sound. And the drummer knew exactly what he was doing, working out the drums, using different velocities on his hits to get different, sounds to come through the drum kit to give it more dynamics, changing up the cymbals a lot to give it more dynamics so that the build-ups build up even better and the crescendos hit even bigger and harder and just wider and sound more massive. That's what it's all about. The drummer in these kind of bands, very, very important because everything he does changes the dynamic of the track. And the guitars can be doing one thing, but if the drummer's not changing it up on the cymbals and changing those beats and all of that, just sound the same all the way through. Very, very nice band. Mushroom Lake from India. Great live performance as well with a great live recording. That's as good as it gets. Hope you've enjoyed that, guys. That's all for today. We got some more heavy bands in the morning, and then we'll maybe do some more of this kind of stuff later at night. Hope you're doing well, guys. See ya. Bye.